MrBeast has been getting a lot of flack on Twitter recently and social media as a whole for his charity. And let me say right out of the gate, I don't think his charity is wrong, okay? His charity is overall a net positive, and I don't see anything wrong with that from a, like, objective moral perspective. Now, why does his charity feel wrong? Because I think most of us can look at this and collectively agree that it is an objectively good thing what MrBeast is doing, even if it feels weird, right? So I thought up some things as to why it feels wrong. And number one is MrBeast is a multi-millionaire. It will always feel weird seeing a multi-millionaire profit off of the backs of people who are less fortunate, okay? That will always feel weird. Even though ultimately this is how he funds his ways to do charity, it will always feel weird because it's just a weird power dynamic. Now, another thing that I noticed that made me feel weird about the videos is the fact that they're all really gamified. Like, you'll watch one of the videos and there's like a kindness counter or like a money giving counter, and it's like, you're trying to make these people suffering fun. I get that that's not the point. It's trying to make the video engaging, right? But it comes across as like really weird when someone is like in desperate, dire straits and you just hear some really gamified ding noise and the kindness counter goes up because, oh my God, we did another kind deed today. Let's go help more people. It just feels very fucking weird. Okay, so I think if those were gone from the videos, it would have less of that dystopian feel to it, because that's what it feels like. It feels very dystopian. It's like that British Good Morning TV show or whatever it's called. They recently did this thing where they spun a wheel and they decided what they pay for your bills. Like, oh, are we gonna pay your electricity bill? Are you gonna get $1,000? You get $10,000? Like, it was just extremely dystopian watching TV hosts spin a wheel to see, hey, who's not gonna overdraft this month on their bank account, eh? Oh, sorry, you didn't get to pay your power bill this month. I'm sorry, you don't win anything. Have fun going bankrupt. Because no matter what you do, if it's gamified, I think it's always gonna feel a little wrong, especially since science fiction has always pushed this narrative of things like this being dystopian. And another reason why it feels weird is because clickbait. These are all clickbaited videos. They're meant to get your attention and they're meant to make you watch, which makes it look bad. It just does. But ultimately, if these weren't clickbaited, they wouldn't get views and he wouldn't be able to keep doing charity work. So again, it's a net positive, even though it might feel wrong. And if you don't like that MrBeast is doing this kind of charity work or feels the need to, you should be pointing your fingers at the people responsible for it, which is, you know, the government. Like, I'm sorry, like, there is no reason that those blind people should have still been blind. It's a 10-minute procedure. It's not that expensive. And MrBeast said it best a while ago. I'll see if I can find the tweet, but basically he said something like, I don't know why the government doesn't do this because ultimately it'd be a net positive with tax dollars from them working, which is true. And yeah, that's a really bad way to look at it from like you know, humanity perspective, but he was trying to talk in the way governments talk, which is money. So that makes total sense to me. But ultimately with MrBeast's charity, it is a net positive. It might feel weird or feel wrong, but ultimately at the end of the day, it's helping people. That's what the point is. So you can't knock it. Now, the charity stuff was cut and dry for me. For me, that was a feels weird, but I know this is the right thing. The next thing MrBeast did was ask people to fix his chocolate display at Walmart. And I have mixed feelings about this one. I jokingly called this child labor multiple times, but it is also a little bit of kind of child labor. Because, like, okay, if MrBeast's audience is mostly kids, because they probably are, who do you think is going to be fixing this chocolate in Walmart? It's not going to be a 30-year-old man. I guarantee you that. It's also a little weird to me because, like, it's in a store. Do the people who work at the store not fix it? Like, is that not something that's included in their contract? Like, do they not have to reorganize the shelves at all? Does Hershey's pay people to go into Walmart every hour or so and fix their, like, displays of their candies? Like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me that this isn't a thing the store can do, right? And also, why are they that messed up to begin with? I don't understand. Like, if you're the only chocolate there that's messed up, why? Like, why is that the case? I'm actually, like, curious. Why? But back to the main topic of the tweet. Asking your audience to clean up your chocolate display at Walmart. First of all, extremely dystopian. Multi-millionaire asks people to fix chocolate display so he can make more money. There's no charity involved in this one. This one's just dystopian. And then second of all, MrBeast is a massive celebrity, okay? This dude's probably like 2 notches under Will Smith at the moment. He is huge. Everyone knows who this dude is. So when you make a tweet like that, I think you have to be aware of like your massive, massive audience. And I just don't think it's a good idea to tweet something like that when you have such a massive audience. You can't control who's going to Walmart to fix your chocolate. Like, this could just be my perspective, but to me, it feels fucking crazy. I don't think it's outright morally wrong, but something smells fishy type thing. And also, when I saw this tweet, my first thought was like literally like a bunch of 10-year-olds going like, Mom, let me clean MrBeast's chocolate, please, Mom. Like, that's just what I imagined, like, immediately. So, I don't know, maybe I'm just biased. But what do you think about the MrBeast chocolate and charity fiascos? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you enjoyed, and check out my other content. Use the answer now, and have a good one.